yeah. Today we're gonna play Pentiment. And on Simitsing, step into a living illustrated world in a time when Europe is at a crossroads of great religious and political change. Walk in the footsteps of Andreas Maler, a master artist who finds himself in the middle of murderers, scandals and intrigue in the Bavarian Alps. And I think we're around 1600 here, but we'll see about that. Freshly got released today, and the reviews are already positive. And the texts are adventure, historical choices matter, and exploration. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. That probably also means it's available over the Xbox Game Pass, right? I guess so. We'll see. Once again, Mimi has another game with some awesome music. True. I can only hear it over the headset here. No?
Vibe.
Wipe. Wait a second. Thank you so much. Mel war here. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. For 3 months. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Let's start a new game. I don't think I need to get into the options. Let's just start a new game. Easy read fonts. This game uses stylized fonts and writing effects that may be difficult for some readers. The easy read fonts options improves legibility by disabling some fonts and writing effects. Use stylized fonts or easy read fonts. It highly depends on you guys, to be honest. I think the easy would be better for stream. I mean, I don't mind reading this kind of stuff, to be honest, but I think for some people it might be a bit too hard to read. I can't decide. I had so many books with this writing here. That's you're getting used to it, though. You're getting used to it. So what should we take? It's in the Game Pass. Well, I should have checked this earlier as well, huh? Reminds me of the Banshee of Inisherin. If anybody watched that film, highly recommended if you want to say, what the hell did I just watch at the end? I never heard of this movie. Inisherin? Banshees of Inisherin? No, I never heard of this one. Let's take the easy red reading font. Pentiment automatically save your progress as you play the game. Got it. Let's go. Ooh, Latin, but no boss fight. What am I gonna do with this rock? Oh, I'm removing this. In principio erat verbum, et verbum erat apud Deum, et Deus erat verbum. Okay, but I'm removing that. Is this alright? I feel bad for doing it. Okay. I decided I am pronouncing the names in German today, since it's in Bavaria. But I'm pretty sure it's around 1600. Oh, this is gonna be good, guys. Some history lesson tonight. Just wanted to drop myself no lurky mode. Thank you so much, Jamel. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the lurk as well. Look at the animals, the rabbits. Jamming, dude. Is that a rabbit with an axe? Guess so. You like the music? I actually like this kind of tavern music a lot. Give some good old German names. Reinhard. Testing Bavaria, Holy Roman Empire, April 1518. So I was right with 1600. An artist sleeps. Hans Peter der Dritte, the third. Hans-Peter is very old German, I guess. So, is that me, Andreas? And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I don't want you to distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish the commission by the end of April. Keep your conversation with Brother Piero to a minimum. Who's Piero? Interesting. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Yeah. Isn't that much earlier than you were expecting? That's Beatrice. Yes, he had told me I had until the Ides of May? So Grobian. Grobian. Okay, grob is in German like if somebody's very rough. And he's not going to pay you anymore, is he? He has no appreciation for the cost of your sweat. Socrates. The yield of labor should not be measured in coin, but in personal satisfaction and self-improvement. Personal satisfaction doesn't put much food on the table enough, does it? How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Prester John. I said I would do my best to get it done by the end of April. I told him it would be done when it was done, sometime before the Ides of May. What is the Ides of May? Günther is also a very German name, but I'm not sure if there was a Günther in 1600. I don't think so. Gunther maybe, Gunther, but Günther is probably more newer German, even though it's also a very old German name. I shocked and kept on working. It's done when it's done, right? That's what I like to hear. What's he going to do? Find someone else to finish your work before May? It's true. Making enemies with the abbot may not be wise, but he needs your work. And the doing of the work is its own virtue, regardless of what the abbot may think. Mimi, are you a Grobian? Maybe. I try not to. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master will wait for you. Nuremberg is, by the way, a very, very nice city. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met is hardly ideal. Nice. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? Okay. I think I would prefer to be a philosopher, to be honest. That's what my brother said in this letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Well, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. So is he pretty? Is she pretty? The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. That's not why I'm doing it anyway. Maybe because I have to during these times. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, Your Majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, Your Majesty. I don't know, My Majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, Your Majesty. I clearly don't know. But there is no good kebab. Oh, you mean? Oh, I thought you talked about in-game. No, I don't think in 1600 there would be kebab here. No, I don't think so. Nuremberg is amazing. It's a beautiful city with lots of history. I can only highly recommend visiting this place. I was there during around Christmas. It's insanely beautiful. Also, the Christmas market is kind of special there. It's very special over there, in my opinion. That's a bad sign, right? Maybe. I will pray for your safety and a swift return. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, Your Majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, Your Majesty. Hello, Tatami. I was creeped out by this kind of art style era. You don't need to creep out. No. You're not living during these times, luckily. That would be something different. They're looking a bit drunk here, dude. Saint Grobian saying, pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. What is this guy doing? Ow! At least I would, if they'd stepping on my feet. What were you doing? Going? They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. Look at this guy. He's always doing the little. What the hell? He's just beating this guy the whole time. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot shit. Shit? Oh, I read this right. But since I take you home, I get the last words. Don't let him run, you wrecked boy. I wonder how they're speaking in German here. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. We'll be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. That's no way to think about it. You need to stand up for yourself. Would you please... Please. Nope. They're just not behaving. What can I do here? I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. This one guy. Yeah. He beats the ass out of him. Yeah, he's having fun with doing that. Good morning, Ursula. Oh, Ursula is sweet. Go, Andor. Okay. Time to get up. Hello, Poopa. Welcome to the stream. First, the Baron. April 15, 18, right? A few more pages back to Abbey. What can we do here? The Pikachucks, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron, Prior of Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. I really should clean this up. Go to bed. I'm not tired yet, perhaps after complying. Oh, interesting. Oh, what's this here? Oh, that's work hours. These are my work prime 6 hours. What's this now? A few more pages. Prime, hour 6. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at this cryptorium. Ex Libris. Andreas Maler, that's me. Nuremberg. And there is a map as well. Oh, wow, okay. Kiersau Abbey, Outer Tassing and Tassing. Guest house. And that's the Chris. Oh, wow. There's a proper map here. Dude, I love these kind of books, actually. Outer Tassing. What do we have? Gärtner Farm. Johann Bauer Farm. Mill. Shrine of Saint Satia. Charcoal Burner. Waterfall. Old Salt Mine. Franz Bauer and Widow Camperin. I don't know why, but I just love this art style so much. You can see even the details here. That's so nice. Finding Waldo, kinda, yeah. Then there is Werner, Alban Bakery, Blacksmith. Okay, Zimmermann House, Midwife, Druckerhaus. It's like printing house. Old Lady of the Labyrinth. The Forest, East to Farms East. Okay. And then there is location. Investigate meal and sleep. Oh, we need to eat as well. Where am I? People. Prior Ferenc of Pex. Originally from Hungary, Ferenc is the prior of Kierzan Abbey and is responsible for running the scriptorium, known for his interest in esoteric books. Brother Piero of Verona, artist of Kierzau Abbey, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Oh, okay, wow, there's going to be a huge list of people here. And glossary. Compline. Monastic hour corresponding to 8 p.m. One of the little hours of prayer, the monks and nuns retired to their dormitories shortly afterwards. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts, including printing. It's until today. This you can see this, for example, during the Christmas market. It's super nice visiting the city with all the artisan crafts. To be honest, If you never did this before, you should definitely do this. I had to laugh really when I saw that Maid Skin is out, but you can't play me. I didn't even see this one, I think. No. Did you play Kingdom Come Deliverance? I think I played it for an hour, but I never finished it. Of course not. I think it's a very big game, right? I remember a friend of mine was in love with this game, and I tried to play it over his library. But back then my PC couldn't handle the graphics. It was looking so kacke. I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it that much because of that. Do you think Billy would love this game as well? I think so as well. I was thinking of him earlier. He's also a history buff, to be honest. I think he would also love this. I think he would like it even more than I do. Maybe you need a bit of more strategy. I can tag him later and see if he's interested. Gärtnerhaus, let's see. Streamer finishing games? Impossible. I still need to finish at least 3 games now. I started. Alright, where's the now? And what? She's trying to communicate with me, or I don't know. She's small and cute. Who's this? Clara. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Thank you. Ordinary as far as sleeping goes. Not well, but there is nothing to be done about it. No, I slept well. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almond, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Alpens. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto, okay. Well, every time I think there's like a word underlined, I think there's a new entry in my journal, for example. Yeah, I think so. Is that the young Ursula Wölfe? Wer war das nochmal? Who was that again? Pretty long. I finished it after I upgraded my PC, but that game also has that art style and some points. Really enjoyed it, but never bothered to achievement grind. Maybe I should give it a try again, because, like I said, my PC was, it was not too good back then. I couldn't handle it. It was, and I remember it was looking beautiful on my friend's PC. Black Mesa 100% speedrun. Never, absolutely never pan. But you could do that. I'll just stop by. Yeah, around down. That's kind of for giving me food, by the way. Here you are, Andreas. That's so kind of you, Clara. Many things. That's actually very kind. A bit of almonds and cheese. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much, trouble could... I mean, can we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? It was, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey, 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual, I mean. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. I suppose that's not out of the question. Because I think I can manage that. I can't promise anything. I'll see what I can do. Well, I'll wait. Were the taxes unexpected? Aren't taxes pretty much always unexpected? You never know if you're getting money back or not. Of course, that's not a problem. Oh, God bless you, Andreas. And may Saint Luke watch over you today. Aw. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you've ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a few missteps, some wandering, a little too much fun. No, there's not too much fun, right? No. Some wandering. Let's say some wandering. I wouldn't say missteps. Even if it would be missteps, there are some steps to figure out what you want to do. So I would say it's some wandering. The art style is dope. I'm glad you like it as well. I really do. except Tatami. Tatami's scared. I mean, those days were very dark and there's pretty much no medicine existing. There are no really judges. And from the art perspective, I can tell you these people were very dependent on contracts. They could not do their own art. Most of them, they couldn't. They were very dependent on people. If they wanted to get a picture, like a specific picture, and if they didn't like it, they were screwed. They were actually screwed. And like free art kind of existed, kind of started to develop in the 19th century. Very late, right? And before that, it was always contracts, also by very rich people or by the church, of course. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know. I know now that this is what I want to do. And you see, this is why you're wandering around a bit. It was in Nuremberg last week. Oh, nice. Very nice. This will be remembered. When was I think I was there 4 years ago? I'm not sure, 3 or 4 years ago. Probably 4. Kind of was at that place again, to be honest. But probably when it's getting a bit warmer again. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It is my finest work. It's getting there. Well, it's hard to say until it's done. It's getting there. I don't want to be too cocky. Maybe 10 years plus to go for me. Tatami, then maybe we should visit it together. Maybe we should do that. I don't mind the art style. It's something you can get used to, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Now I have to get back to my work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. And we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Like Drucker, like I said, is like print. Maybe it's a house where you're printing, but I think that would be a bit too early for that. When was Gutenberg invented? That was a bit later. That was a bit later, though. I think. Well, you want to marry in Who said I want to marry in? Who said that? What? I only said, hey, Tatami, let's meet up. You want to marry me in Nuremberg? You're confusing me. What? You're playing too much Overwatch anyway. Of course, until later, Clara. And this is the conversation end. But the good thing is, now I think I figured out, every time there is something underlined, I think you're getting new stuff here, new entries. Oh, you see? Clara, Gärtnerin. Gärtner is like gardener, so she's a gardener. Okay. We'd like to visit Germany once. The only other country have been is Estonia. Even then, I was still on the ship at the port. Maybe you can travel around a bit next year. Europe has some really, really nice places, to be honest. I didn't even discover everything. But I hope I can travel to Norway next year. That would be a little dream of mine, I guess. The writing sound feels a bit harsh, but who am I to judge? Well, I'm not hearing this because yeah. Let's not start again. Waiting in Nuremberg. What's going on? Spaced out. What kind of game will be? I don't know. I guess Tatami kind of asked me. I don't know. We actually have plans to probably go to Estonia for a day in December. Nice. I don't think it's too far away from your place, right? Since it's your neighbor country. Clara Gärtnerin, second wife of Peter Gärtner, mother of Ursula, known for her kindness and her concern for her husband's health. Then there is Klaus Drucker, is the Tassing town printer and widower to his wife Marie. Although Tassing is an unusual place for a printing press, he does brisk trade with pilgrims and with other travelers on the Imperial Road. As for his son Berthold, died to illness. He is raising his only daughter Magdalene alone. Dude, people were just dying constantly there, right? Because they were, like I said, no medicine. Then there is Eva Gärtnerin, daughter of Peter, a Gärtner and his late wife, Christine. Eva was largely raised by her brother and father, married to Otto Zimmermann, the town carpenter. She has one son, Ötz. Ötz? Wow, that's not a nice name. I guess this is a very, very old German name, and yeah, I don't know one person. Let me think. Even when I worked at the health insurance company, no, none of my customers, even the very old ones, they don't have these kind of names. So this is a very, 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 very old name, I guess. Then let me see, new entries here as well. Otto Zimmermann, town carpenter and son of the late old Otto, married to Eva and father to Ötz, known for his dislike of the abbey, especially Father Gernot. Peter Gärtner, husband of Clara, father of Big Jörg, Eva and Ursula, known for his temper and his dislike of the abbey, and Lenhard Müller. All right, and then we're going to the glossary and probably explaining us what a vesper is. Yeah, that's good. Divine office, the prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns prayed together. No, compliant, right? Monastic hour, no, never mind. Together 7 times a day and once at night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. Then there's Saint Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. Vespers, monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. I actually had to learn this during my first year of art history. Lots of like one seminar was just like completely about medieval times. DJ Ed, yeah, kinda. But maybe it's like a very old Bavarian name, maybe. But DJ Etsy is not Bavarian, he's Austrian. I can't the same. I didn't say that. Hello, Andreas. Did we talk to Eva? No, right? No. Oh, so how can I leave here now? Gärtner farm. Do we even need a keyboard? I don't think so. Who's this? Peter. Hello. Andreas. Okay, we're not talking. Il Peter. God bless you. Andreas. Oh, yes, Andreas. This weather's been god awful. This town's gone to shit since my day. Okay. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Were things very different when you were young? Now I'm curious. I mean, everything is... Aren't old people always saying back in my days? As different as beer and piss? Dude, what is this language? The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. Didn't mind if we left a little offering to Perchta to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, Il Peter. What sort of old customs? I thought St. Moritz protected Tassing. You think that spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Kind of want to take this, but I also want to take get more information about this saint here. Saint Moritz is the patron saint of Tassing. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion who converted to Christianity. They were all martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Kiesau Shrine. Interesting. What is this here, by the way? Kind of a bird human. Very disturbing, right? All right, let's go back again. Back in my days, we still had the Deutsche Mark. I also remember that. Let's take this one. Yes, and Saint Satya too, but who do you think protected before they came along? You can also click here now. One of Tassing's patron saints. Satya was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided Saint Moritz soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. Damn. That's a long finger, by the way. The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. All Rennick Kemper knew that. You see that long finger? Rennick Kemper, the late husband of Ottilia. That bastard about me not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old widow Tilia. I won't mention that at the Abbey. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. Imagine somebody's talking like this to you. How interesting. I should go. All right, God bless you. God bless you. God bless all of us. How can I... Maybe I need to go to the left side. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Andreas. Big Jörg. Morning, Big Jörg. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with the plow and it took me a lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Where else would I be going? Every day but Sunday. A grandma emote could be cool. Yeah, kinda. But I think I would do it like the Phenex one thing, like the all we're having. Just with big glasses, I guess. But we're also having the note one. Burble taking notes. Mark Burble. I thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Just smells like fresh Alpino to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your Wanderjahre before you came to Tessing? It's also something interesting. You don't have an English translation for that, I guess. Wandering years, during which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. That's still a thing in Germany, actually. Or maybe it's a Bavarian thing. Like the guys who are cleaning the chimneys, they're also doing this. They're also doing their Wanderjahre, but I think they are not doing this for several years. Oh wow, I can decide. Basel. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich and Freiburg or Flanders. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Brugg and Ghent. Or Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice and Milan. Oh, that's gonna be hard. But since I love the Dutch people so much, I think I'm gonna take Flandern. We don't have an English translation for anything. We just yanked from Latin and French. And then but at least, Josh, you're doing some inconsistent pronouncing of several words. Yeah, so it's making it a bit harder again. I'm gonna take this one. Oh, I need to click longer. Antwerp, Brugg and Ghent, all the great art cities of Flanders. Where's that? North and west, down by the sea. There's your problem. The sea air has confused your sense of smell. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell the storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years. Well, that's a long, long time. I see. Clever people let others do the dirty work, yeah? I guess so. Maybe. Like dough and chaff. Yeah, dough. It's actually, I had a hard time to pronounce that. I'm probably still not doing it right. I don't think I have that long, Big Jörg. Why do you spend all the time in Flanders doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Oh, wow, okay. That's my background I'm picking. Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He is extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going out forward. Press and hold to confirm your choice. I wish it would be a bit more of that. Craftsman. Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to his art. Bookworm. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as possibly he can. Rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fist fights. or businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. Well, I would probably take bookworm if Andreas would be me. But I would also probably dedicate all of my life, all of my time into my art. So I'm kind of trying to get independent. But I know that's not realistic back then. So probably going to take bookworm. Phenexa, will the honorable lady please pronounce Loughborough? Loughborough. Ah, my God, Mixo, you're always getting me here. Loughborough. Yeah, okay. Oh, dear Pan, I'm gonna go to bed before I fall asleep on my chair. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, dear Pan. Sleep well and tight and get well soon, yeah. 10 to 15 years is only Katzensprung. It's also a German word. It's just a cat step. That's a long time, to be honest. 15 years? Pooh, that's a long time. You almost had it yeah? Almost had it. You got me, Mixer. You actually got it. It's still weird to say that. It's just... I don't like it when I'm doing something like this with my... You know? I don't know. It sounds weird. Okay, I think I'm going to be bookworm. Yeah, I'm going to take bookworm. Oh, I need to hold it. Okay. No point of return. Reading mostly and talking about books. I can get enough of it. Flanders has some of the most incredible manuscript illustrators in Christendom. And the books they produce are treasures everyone. Damn, it feels like I need to play this game once again to see all the other background, to be honest. It's like half of the world. I guess so. It seems so hard. It seems so hard to pronounce all this kind of stuff. Ned Flanders. Yeah, kinda. I didn't realize the books meant that much to you. I've seen Father Thomas' Bible and a few other books. I haven't had much use for reading, though. Thomas. That's Thomas, okay. Anyway, I have to get going. Jörg, let's go! That's already acting like I'm talking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rug out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Like a hissing. Or like my birds, they also like to hiss. Alright. Let's look around. Andreas Schmidt's smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Is this where I'm going? No. Hello, Andreas. Andreas. Lots of sheep here. Oh. Martin, please. Can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Christ, Ah, morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Is there something I can do to help? No, excuse me. I'll try to stay out of your way. Martin, idiot, you going to help them? Okay, I would never talk like that. Have you ever handled sheep before? No. No. Good point. Then no, but thank you. Christian of you to offer. Wow, it's a weird thing to say. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Steinauer's place. Yeah, what are they doing here? Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Okay. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind his stone Mason's anger. Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin! Stay out of the trouble for once! What, Aunt Hetty? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving a skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. Good luck. Help your aunt and your cousin, all right? Do that. Eat shit, Andreas. Just be helpful, dude. And he's saying eat shit. No, thank you. All right. Can we talk to them again? Hey, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. And Martin's gonna say eat shit. What? Ah, these are the pathways you can go. How can I go to the background, though? No, I don't know. Lots of stuff going on here. Church and Druckers. We also have new interests here, right? I didn't check it out. Ex Libris. Those are my decisions. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Brugge, and Ghent. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as possible he can. So I'm a little bookworm here. We're also having a new entries. Johannes Johann Bauer, brother of Franz Bauer, husband of Hedy, father of Veronika and Hans. Johannes is friendly with most of the families in town, but is determined to expand his farm. Lorenz Rotvogel, Baron of Rotvogel from near Worms, patron of Kiersau Abbey, lover of books and art. Linhard Lucky Steinauer, Steenmessens of Tassing. Tassing, husband of Agnes, father of Brigitta, known for his great strength. Brigitta. Martin Bauer, that's the guy who said eat shit. Son of Franz and Kat Bauer, husband of Brigitta, father of Kraft, known for his churlish youth, flight from Tassing, and his repentant return. Then we have Michlaus Heberle, Swabian, servant of Lorenz Rotvogel. Then there's Father Thomas Sprecher. The Sprecher is a speaker in English. Town priest of Tassing tends to his flock at Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Veronika Bauerin. It's like a farmer. Daughter of Johann and Hedy Bauer, sister of Hans, married to Björk, close friends with Brigitta Bauerin, mother to the twins Apollo and Artemis. That's nice. It's so hard to switch with the names today and still speaking in English. I really wonder how this game is in German. All the developers in German, by the way? I'm curious. I would pick up some sheep dung and hand it to Martin. Here, you first. He said that wrong. So he's not having the last words, huh? That's smart of you. Steinauer, Torp's father, and Brick's grandpa. Yeah. All right, kids, remember, violence isn't an answer. It is a question of which answer is yes. There's a lot of German mix there. It is. We're in 1600 in Bavaria, but more in north of Bavaria. All right, let's see what a Perchta is. Pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wools. She's still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. You would actually think that's another county, but that's just part of Germany, like Bavaria. Interesting. All right, this is done. I never heard of Perchta. Never heard of this goddess, actually. Yeah. All right. Did I miss someone here? No, right? No, I missed. Hedwig, Hedy Bauern, a wife of Johann Bauer, mother of Veronika and Hans, townsfolk like Hedy, but she's known for being loud and brash and for drinking too much, which makes her loud and even more brash. Il Peter Gärtner, the elderly father of Peter Gärtner. Peter is perpetually on death's door, but continues to work the field on Spridovic. He's the oldest man in town. Damn. Then I need to go to Big Jörg, the son of Peter Gärtner, and his late wife Christine, called Big because he's the biggest man in town, married to Veronika. And Andres is here. Andres Schmidt, the Tassing town's blacksmith Andres, works near the town center most days. All right. I still need to understand the map here, kinda. So we were here, right? So we're kind of going to the right. Oh, never mind. Found our legation. And where's my objective now? Probably in Kielsau Abbey. On the left side, I think. So that was the farm. No, I'm here? Location. Outer Tossing. So some Finnish words are just taken from German. Probably it's because Old German, based on Old German, kinda. Pretty much Danish as well. All right, let's just check it out. Some areas. What? Morning, Andreas. How's it going? What was that? Huh. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Was it because somebody's speaking Dutch or French? Because that's our background now? Interesting. Interesting. Good to hear. You're still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you.
Hiya.
Marie is here. And Bert is, oh, little Bert, so cute. Frederick, thank you so much for the follow and welcome here. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome, hope you're doing well. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. Dude, the developers must be German. I'm glad I don't need to explain this because the game is explaining it already. Till Eulenspiegel, the titular character of a popular 15th century book. I didn't know that, it's so old. Till is a prankster continually exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. He's also quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. Nice, huh? I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas, he's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from heresy, witch mania, adventure stories of questionable moral repute, your sloppy typesetting. This one? He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too carnal. Oh. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course, thank you. Great, Alta, Marie, and Bert, you're coming to see you then. See you later. I hope I'm not gonna miss the sound. Swedish is related to German language. Finnish is only having some borrowed words from Swedish. Finnish is also like I'm not understanding a single word. It's crazy. Morning, Andreas. Good morning. Who's this now? Thomas. God bless Master Maler. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Thank you, Father, but I'm running late to the Abbey. Is Andreas a common German name? It is a very common name. Yeah. Even though it's kind of old. But, yeah. Andreas is a very, very common name. I speak both Finnish and Swedish. Damn. That's nice. I can say that the name Andreas is a very common name in Norway. Really? So I assume it's also very common in Denmark. I could imagine. Yeah, it's a very, very common name. There's a thing. Now it's kind of interesting. Do you know this? In German, it's called Andreaskreuz. It's a crucifix. It's not a kind of a crucifix, but the two lines crossing each other. Crossing. It's in red and white, and you're placing it when tracks are meeting the road. So the cars, when they are crossing the road, they know, okay, this is the point where the train is coming. This is why we are saying it's Andreaskreuz. Are you also calling it? Are you guys also calling it that in Denmark, in Norway? I'm kind of curious. No? What are you calling it? I'm very curious. I mean, this game happens in the old days, the very old days. Don't think's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. I just realized, and now I'm asking myself, why are they calling it Andreaskreuz? There was probably a patron called Andreas, and they called it after this guy. Why do you call the point that Czechs meets road after Andreas, though? That's a good question. I don't know. Well, that's your homework for next time. It probably has something to do with the name. I think Andreas might have been a patron. I mean, we're reading a lot about patrons here. Andreas is like the least popular name in Britainland. Cannot think of lesser use. Andreas. Probably, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you see, it was something from the Bible. Ja. Apostel Andreas, der an einem solchen Kreuz als Märtyrer gestorben ist. Apostel Andreas hat vor etwa 2000 Jahren gelebt und war einer der ersten Christen, gemeinsam mit Jesus so durchs Land gezogen, um den christlichen Glauben zu verbreiten. Den Herrschern von damals hat das nicht gepasst und so haben sie viele Christen gekreuzigt, darunter auch Andreas. Poor Andreas, dude. RIP. Rest in peace. Yeah, a lot of these things are having a Christian background, actually. I don't know, Jeshi. It died. It's kind of... What is this name? Did you just roll your head on the keyboard? I'm so sorry. I don't even know how to pronounce this name, to be honest. Probably why we call billboards instead of Steve... I'm so sorry. I've been laughing about Steve Boards and Dave Boards. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds so Dave Boards. Understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Otherwise, you're gonna land in limbo or in hell. Yes, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise you, I make it this Sunday. I do, but I've been working on sketches later tonight. I try to be here. You don't have to make a promise to me, but our salvation is contingent on the... Oh, there they are. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Maler, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rotvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to remember it fondly. Only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. I guess that's why he was fighting. Well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck and it was terribly dull. Can we also click here? Oh yeah, Venice, one of the most powerful republics on the Italian peninsula. Sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea, Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. Very true. Innsbruck, capital of the Austrian country of Tyrol and major stop of the Imperial Road connecting Italy and Bavaria. It is the closest major city to Kirsau, Abbey and Tussing. Notable, it was also the site of witch trials in 1485. We're actually getting lots of history information here. I like this a lot. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these Alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles with imperial diets. An imperial diet is an assembly of the three college of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire. The prince-electors, the princes and dukes, and the representative of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. Did you imagine you would have gotten an history lesson like this? That would have been nice, huh? A lot of people don't like history lessons. I was very lucky that I had really good teachers, to be honest. I lived near Venice a year ago. Nice! Wait a second, then you can probably also speak some Italian, right? The Emperor. Was he here? Did you see him? Briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him more, the painter. Who was the artist, my lords? Why was the diet assembled, my lords? I'm just curious who the artist was. This game has a lot of lore, yeah. I already love it so much. It was a good decision to start with this game. I'm sure you know him, an older man from Nuremberg with enough of the reputation to paint the Emperor. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm not sure who you mean. Have you not heard of Albrecht Dürer? Pity, I thought he was known across the empire. Yeah. Well, Albrecht Dürer is one of the most very important artists in art history, actually. Albrecht Dürer is a renowned painter and printmaker from Nuremberg. He's revered in Venice as well as across the Holy Roman Empire. Since 1512, he has enjoyed the patronage of Emperor Maximilian I, Maximilian I. I even saw the house. I think it was the house where he was born. In Nuremberg, so very beautiful place. Unfortunately, I was not inside, but I saw it from outside, and yeah, it's just very beautiful place. I took a picture, not just one picture. I took so many pictures when I was there. Alrighty, Albrecht Dürer. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer. She wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kirsau. Kensau, not a lot to understand more than speak. I feel the same with Danish. Speaking is always a bit different than understanding. I feel that. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Matthias, abbot of Kirsau before Father Gernot, widely respected by the monks and nuns as well as the people of Tassing, known for his kindness and his love of books. Oh, look at this! Ducky! That's sweet. A great loss for the abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tassier he was reading during my last visit. An account of the early history of Tassing, Kirsau's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy Baron Rotvogel brought another to the abbey as a gift. I like that you can click around and then you're getting further information about that in case you don't know. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of scandal, huh? Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the abbey through Father Gernot, and I have come to check on its progress. Yeah, it's also such a typical haircut, huh? Oh, my lord. If you have come to see a manuscript, you should speak with young Master Maler here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. I'm not going to mention this. You don't need to marry. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he is also helping in the abbey scriptorium. A room for writing, illustrating, and illuminating manuscripts though typically associated with monasteries, they have disappeared from almost all abbeys by the 16th century. I mean, that's why I'm trying to get there, because that was where on the map it was saying that we have to go there at some point. A Nuremberg artist working in abbey scriptorium in 1518. Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Well, I'm already late to the abbey, but I suppose it's all right. Surely, my lord, I would find little entertainment or companionship in me. I guess it's all right. This will be remembered. Okay, of course it is. I'll have a word with the abbot if he makes a fuss. And if he still makes a fuss, I'll have a word with the Prince Bishop of Freising, a good friend of mine. Oof, okay. He's just having connections here. Let's see. Prince Bishop of Freising, religious and secular ruler of scattered territories in the Holy Roman Empire, including the lands containing Tassing and Kirsau Abbey. These people are just lucky they got born into this life, huh? Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the abbot's table. Did the abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We will see you then. Michlaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horse to the abbey's guest house. I like to take my time talking with Master Maler. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. This is gonna have some consequences. So then a journey from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old not to yet be a master. Are you unmarried? Oh no, they know now. Oh, there's a rabbit here. No, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. Now it's out. By the way, either I'm lost and Game Pass has every month a €1 sale for the subscription, or I'm somehow abusing a bug with canceling the subscription and getting new euro sale for the first month again. Well, I couldn't do this anymore. After the €1 and trial of the Game Pass, which was for 3 months, I couldn't do this anymore. I think I could do it after 1 year again. I think you can do it once a year to get this this kind of a trial. Maybe it's a bug. I have no idea. You did it 4 times now? Okay. You're very lucky with that. Oh gosh, I hate when game says this will be remembered. It's like not saying if it was received well or poorly, and it's coming back to hit you later in the game. Yeah, you don't know if it's gonna hit you in a good or in a bad way, or maybe there are gonna be good consequences, but also some bad consequences. You never know, Frederick. You're right. The only thing I know is the choices are mattering a lot in this game. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt is one of the most populous cities in the empire and is located near its heart. It has been home to a respected university since 1379 and a center for humanist thought. Dude, that's a very old university. I did know that. Interesting. Probably one of the oldest then. Erfurt, wonderful! The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg. Controversial for the opinions on the church sale of indulgences to forgive sin, which were recently published and distributed throughout the empire. I mean, I take it. I would do the same, but it's not working for me. Every time I'm trying to use a Xbox Game Pass, I don't know, code, it's like, nope, you already did this at some point. You know, you're not allowed to anymore. A tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have met him. Did you? You must tell me. No, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. His ideas don't hold much interest for me, I'm afraid. Oh, it will be remembered again. Okay. What would have happened if I wouldn't have just joined him here, to be honest? Then we wouldn't have talked about Martin Luther? Huh. The codes from DC and Nitro don't work. Just buying a normal still works for first month one sales. Kev. You need to send me that link, to be honest. No, I'm curious. I actually didn't try it anymore. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. 95 theses, damn. A list of propositions against the church practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517 by Martin Luther. Yeah, I can't imagine they didn't like that, the church. I mean, they're making money here. You still have a code, Mimchen? You're right. I still have a code, yeah. I kind of want to play Disney's Stringlight Valley again as well. Didn't check out the newest update. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. Or are you so interested in my education? Yes, must seem strange. I did not attend university, but I had a rich private education at my family's estate. I mean, he's rich, dude. He's just rich. No link. I'm going into the Game Pass. See that my Game Pass has run out. After canceling, click on Buy Game Pass and get the €1 sale. No, I probably don't have that gap because every time I'm going into that, they are always saying, yeah, you need to pay. It's between $9.99 or $12.99. Depends if it's the golden Xbox Pass, Platinum, Ultimate Omega version or whatever. You decide again. I'm sorry, Daz. To be honest, I would just get on their nerves until they're fixing this. To be honest, I had to pay full price. And it's, I heard it's going to get more expensive, right? Next year. Something about that. I sent you a few times the link. Maybe it works with me. It didn't work with it. I do remember those promotion. All those promotion things are not working. They are not working for me. I guess because I used it. Maybe Kev is just lucky. I hope Microsoft is not listening tonight. I love all knowledge from Aristoteles and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus and everyone in between and yet to come. Oh, we need to read a lot here now. All right, we have Aristoteles. What? Aristotle, Greek philosopher and student of Plato, renowned as a polymath, he wrote in a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than he could ever written. Erasmus of Rotterdam, a Dutch priest and philosopher who's prominent among northern humanists. He is known for the works in Latin and Greek, as well as calls for the reform within the church. Which is funny because at the university you're having Erasmus students, which are students from foreign countries. There's like the Erasmus program, which is super nice. Marsilio Ficino was a 15th century Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He is well known for his translation of the works of Plato into Latin. Then we have Cicero, statesman, scholar, lawyer, and renowned orator of the late Roman Republic. He is revered both for his contributions to Latin literature and his skill at rhetoric. A lot of information for the verbal community tonight. Next year you will be in the family in Cherpool. Oh, that's so kind of you. So kind of you. I'm glad actually they're doing this. I hope it's not going to be too expensive. I was with the Erasmus program in Italy. I thought so. It's actually, I only heard good stuff about the Erasmus program. I always wanted to do that. Good education tonight, yeah. I may have misjudged the Baron. To be honest, I love to watch documentaries like that and then falling slowly asleep to this. And probably not remembering that much anymore. No, but I love learning about history. I love that. Unfortunately, human being is not learning from history, so it's kind of repeating over and again. It seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I'm simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but didn't finish. That's a shame. Well, what was the area of study? Reminds me a bit of myself. Okay, more background information about myself. Theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured system of laws that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. Or medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. All right, so what's our background so far? We are an artist. We are a big bookworm. And we were traveling around Flanders. It was called Flandern. So that means we were in Antwerp and in Ghent. And now we need to decide. I am not really interested in theology. Artist with medicine. I would probably take this, chat. No Erasmus program after Brexit. That was the biggest mistake, to be honest. That's crazy. There are some countries who wants to be desperately in the European Union, and you guys like, nope, just goodbye. Not even goodbye, it's just bye. See you. I'm gonna take medicine here. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area, are extraordinary, really. Did you know that Leonardo da Vinci was actually very much interested in medicine, very much interested in science, but also in medicine, like human anatomy? If you do a bit of research about that, it's kind of disgusting what he did. I love old documentaries to fall asleep. Yeah, it's not because they're boring, it's just, I don't know, it makes me comfortable. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come? A lot. Like the last 100 years were absolutely amazing in this field. Kind of started over there. You? If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz Rotvogel! Pastors' dogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind to our fate. These rustic communities display a shocking look of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Oh, Delia the old That's the older Delia in her previous life, maybe. She doesn't like Lorenz, though. Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Okay. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrium, yes? Let's see what this is about. The trivium and quadrium represent the lower and upper divisions of the class. Liberal arts, university education, Latin, grammar, logic, and rhetoric form the trivium. Arithmetic, geometry, music, and astronomy from the quadrivium. What are we going to answer to that? Did you have a favorite subject? Oh, yeah, okay. More background information about Andreas Maler. Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sententiae antiquae, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic Empire. I like this. Logician, that's not me. Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information, so receives it, is adept at spatial analysis, and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. I will never forget, I got a friend who started studying philosophy with art history at the same time, and she had some logic courses, and that was quite interesting, but there was such a mind fart, I should say, that was actually insane. She made it, but that was also not her favorite. Orator. Andreas excelled in rhetoric in university. He is a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. No, I don't want to be a teacher. Occultist. Ooh. Andreas knows a soul endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge. Is that a mistake here? I think so. On alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites. And dude, they're gonna kill me soon. They're gonna think I'm a witch here. Heavens and earth. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement. He's also familiar with various plants and animals from studying personal experience. I think I'm gonna take the Latinist. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one. I was in Padua University. They have an anatomic theaters there where you abduct bodies. Wait, did you do that? Oh, I could never do that. My cousin is actually a doctor, and she said there were lots of students who could not do this, but they're actually doing this right at the beginning of your studies. So if you imagine you're studying for a very long time, and then the last semester you're just cutting the bodies to learn about the anatomy of a human body, and then you figure out, wait, I can't actually do that. Well, I'm glad they're doing this right at the beginning. I focus on Latin. It's useful in so many ways, but especially for understanding manuscripts. True. Wonderful. A beautiful language used in the greatest empire of the ancient world. Tell me, what is your favorite sententia? Sententiae are commonly understood moral maxims, but typically originating from ancient Rome or Greece. They may be employed as a sort of quasi-logical, rhetorical shorthand among educated audiences. So what are we going to pick here? Everyone enjoys the smell of their own. Okay, that was unexpected. What? Remember to tell the tale of another's kindness many times. Wait, remember to tell the tale of another's kindness many times, but whatever kind deed you do for others, keep quiet. I think I'm going to take this one. No, the theater has not been in use for a long time. Padua is 800 years old. Okay, I see. All right, I see. I'm going to take this one. Josh is... Wait, oh no, I'm not going to ask this. I'm not going to ask that. Yes, Cato the Younger, an unflinching defender of the Roman Republic. Josh was the brave soul that... I respect that and back it up. That should be actually a quote by Josh. At quote, I enjoy my own fart or something. What did his principles get him? Death at the hands of Caesar. Not quite true. He died by his own hand. And when Caesar learned of it, he said, Cato, I represent you for your death, for you denied me the chance to spare you. A bitter end, but not without a measure of sweetness. Any other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? Oh, okay. Oh, I can choose another one. Oh, I think I want to make Andreas a very smart man here. I only have a cousin who's a pilot. When he flies to Düsseldorf, he always brings me Turkish. Oh, that sounds nice. Then you're getting spoiled with some sweets. That's so nice. As a biochemist, only cut in smaller animals than humans usually. Damn, I could never do that. That's also the reason why I never studied. I was thinking about being a vet at some point, but I figured out I can't do that. I can't do that. To be honest, he's also respected. It's nice to know those can... you guys. All right, I'm going to be a logician here. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristoteles' organon the foundation of your study? Yes, the organon for logic and Euclid's elements for geometry, but the past 2 centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. I wanted to check this out. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastic philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. Oh, there you go. All right, Peter Abelard, 12th century French teacher, or I should say Abelard. Abelard? No, that doesn't sound French. And theologian. He is known for his philosophical work in logic and his theological work in atome in his theory. He's also remembered for his love affair with his student, the renowned Benedictine nun, abbess and scholar Héloïse d'Argenteuil. Okay. Then Aristotle. Did we read that? No. Greek philosopher and student of Plato, renowned as a polymath, he wrote on a wide variety of subjects. His work is extensively cited by current scholars, and even more work is attributed to him than he could ever written. The Englishman William of Ockham gave us the Summa Logicae, arguing nominalism against Platonic realism. Dude, Andreas is very smart now, huh? And of course, Thomas Aquinas. Funny, Thomas von Aquin, we're saying in German, gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in the pursuit of truth. An immensely influential philosopher, a theologian, and jurist in the tradition of scholasticism. And of course, oh no, we already had that. All monks and friars, of course. A great deal of work for Aristotle to fit within the church vision of truth. That was so wrong. I question that these great men should have had to wrestle logic into what the church established by fiat and force. There's the abbey. I have good memories of this place and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Kirsau at all? My family have been patrons of Kirsau for I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kirsau still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. This is as good as a place as any to create art. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. What should I take here? I'm going to take this create art. Certainly. Though I'm sure you missed the comforts of Nuremberg when you're stuck in a drafty old abbey like this. I'll get back there soon enough. I'm in no rush. I do, but the abbot is paying good money, good enough to put up with a bit of discomfort. I guess that's something you have to do. That's good for me since I still appreciate the abbey's work. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well, the venerable brother Piero. That's brother Piero. Look at that beard, dude. Quite impressive. I could do doctor, but never a vet, to be honest. Yeah, I think Thug, that would be, I don't know. I think you're also getting used to it. I remember the first years of my cousin telling me of her job, and that was quite hard. But I also realized that you're getting used to a lot of things. I'm not sure. It can be sometimes good, sometimes bad, I guess. How venerable. He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what's concerning you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color. Then I very much look forward to seeing it. I guess that was a little trip here. And there are going to be consequences, I assume. Michlaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I am heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. I need to fetch some milk still. Need my milk for tomorrow's morning coffee. Wait, are the shops are still open in your place? Now I think everything is closed. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, for some reason I'm still thinking it's Sunday. I don't know why. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. I'm gonna get some stress now. Nuns. Quite unusual for Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. Founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are the Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. Mine is 24/7 here. Oh, you were lucky. Now we don't have this kind of stuff in Germany. And on Sundays, everything is pretty much closed. I mean, not like cultural stuff, but like you can't do groceries at all. Water break, actually a good idea. Give me a second. I got actually soda. Good idea. Give me 1 second. It's probably going to be loud. You hear that? That's my bottle. Shh, it's hissing at me. Oh my god, give me a second. I don't want to destroy my keyboard. Some ASMR. Well, now there is the danger of burping. But I'm going to mute myself if that's going to happen. I hope it wasn't too loud. Don't do that. No. But you never know with bottles, when you're opening them, and sometimes they're just, they're like too much. There's too much pressure because you were shaking around. I like that you were saying don't do the thug about yourself. All right. Back to the game. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then Kirsau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you. Why were they closed? I'm gonna take this one. We're acquainted. Yes, let's leave it at that. Oh, this is looking very stressful here. You must be Father Gernot. I'm Lorenz Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rotvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. If you say so, I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I wrote ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes. I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Gernot is not so very happy about that. Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Is he going to say something to me now? Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Of course, Father, I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? The Book of Hours. A type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers for the divine office in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. I'm gonna ask an advance on my payment. Is that possible? No, I don't think he's happy about that. Yeah, okay, he's just running away. I should ask again when he's in a better mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Mathieu to pay me early. Who's Brother Mathieu? Well, find a way to get paid. Alrighty. This is kind of blinking here. What is this button here, by the way? Oh, okay, we can also look around here. And you can zoom. Okay. I'm gonna go back again. The Gärtner's Texas. On the map. Where do we have to go? That's still the scriptorium. Shrine to Saint Moritz. Moritz is also a nice name. We could also go through here, right? That's the church. Around. And the scriptorium seems behind. Even though the map is kind of confusing me, to be honest. But I guess we're here now. Convent Garden. Let's check out my background now. We have so much now since the last time. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sententiae antiquae, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman and Republican Empire. And Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it. Is adept at spatial analysis and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Something I am not able to do. Journal. This one. Wait, we have 2 more now, right? I could speak. Oh, that's my quest log. Father Gernot might be receptive to negotiation for the funds. I'll try to approach the subject carefully and make it worth his while. And then I would speak with Brother Mathieu about an early payment for my manuscript. A few more pages. Is this my main quest and this is my side quest? Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. People. I think we missed a few here. Berthold, or let me see, brother Mathieu of Neuchâtel, Swiss sacristan of Kirsau Abbey, responsible for maintaining the sacristy, the abbey's treasury, and for assisting Father Gernot during the liturgy of hours. We have Sister Matilda of Kempten, cellarer for the nuns of Kirsau Abbey, works often in the convenient garden. Ottila, widow Kemperin. That was the woman who was, who saw the rich guy and she disliked him a lot. Farmer widow Rannik Kemperin lost her home after the death of her husband. I see. Let's go to Berthold Drucker, son of Klaus and Marie Drucker. Mother Cecilia of Augsburg. Also a very nice city. Prioress of Kirsau Abbey and responsible for all of the abbey's nuns. Like all of Kirsau's prioresses, Cecilia was once the abbey's librarian. Gernot, Father Gernot of Munich, von München. Abbot of Kirsau Abbey, Father Gernot replaced the former highly beloved abbot, Father Matthias. Gernot is known in the abbey as a disciplinarian and in the town as harsh landlord. He is struggling to fund the abbey as the scriptorium no longer generates much money. Munich, wow, Munich is also a wonderful city, just very expensive to live there. Linhard Lucky Steiner, we had him already. Marie Druckerin, block cutter and tapcaster, wife of Klaus, mother of Berthold. And the glossary. 2 more entries. William of Ockham, 13th and 14th century English Franciscan, philosopher and theologian, known for his commentaries on Peter Abelard's four book of sentences, his defense of apostolic poverty, and his fighting on faith and reason. Worms, prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River. Worms has been the site of many imperial diets. I actually also wanted to go to Worms at some point. All right, then we should have everything except we're missing another here, Veronica, or no, Sister Sedena of Tabor. Bohemian nun, assistant to Sister Illuminata to the library. She has a markedly impious attitude towards life at Kirsau. Am I missing something here? Oh yeah, Euclid, mathematician of ancient Alexandria. He is recognized as the father of geometry and is most well known for his book of Elements, the foundation of all university education on geometry. But now we're done. I really love this journal. It's so nice and well made. Alrighty, we can go to the shrine. I'm kind of curious. Oh, we're inside of the shrine. Gertrude. That's the name of my plush. God bless you, Master Maler. How goes your work in the scriptorium? Well, thank you. It can be better. To be honest, it can always get better, right? Would it make you happier if I told you Agnes Steinauerin received some saffron yesterday? Agnes. That's her. Okay. Really? Where'd you hear that? Sister Matilda. And what? It's also one of the plush name. Dude, I love old names. That's Matilda is looking very, very strict. What is this frog over here? Oh, look at those cats. That's sweet. So nice made. I like the illustrations a lot here. Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. Maybe you can convince Pri Ferenc to get some for your yellows. Maybe I can convince. Hopefully. Good to know. How's Mausfänger? Mausfänger is standing. What is the sound in the background? I heard something beep beep doing. Mausfänger is like mouse catcher. She's around here somewhere, hopefully getting to the baby rabbits before Sister Matilda does. Baby rabbits. Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Stacia one of these days. Lisbeth. Also a very old name. God bless you, Master Maler. You too. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lands. Also called the Spear of Destiny or the Lands of Longinus. It is the lands that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surround the lands and several places claimed to possess it. Margareta. God bless you, Brother Piero? No, wait. It's Master Maler. I thought you couldn't see me, Sister Margareta. During the day, I can see some colors. How did you know it was me? You and your brother Piero both smell of the pigments you use. But you're taller and you have another smell to you, like fish or burnt helmets. Oh, that's old linseed oil, popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. I'm also much more handsome. I wouldn't say that. I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it. How are Sister Gertrude's herbs coming? It's too early to tell. Most of them won't be grown until May. Still working with herbs suits me. Have a good day, Sister Margareta. God bless you, Master Maler. What do we have here? Brother Mathieu maintains the shrine along with some of the sisters who paint patches for pilgrims. What else can we do here? No, not much. Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's get out again. Convent garden. Lisbeth with an old name, yeah. True. I mean, it's also based on Elizabeth, right? I would thought so. Should we go to the church? Because I know it's... I would think it's... I mean, if you're going to the church, it's gonna... We're here. Is that the right way? Because if you're going through the church, you're gonna end up outside. Convent. Maybe we should go to the convent garden. Oh wait, people. Got a new intro. Agnes Steinauerin, midwife of Tassing, widow of Lucky. She has one daughter, Brigitta Bauern, wife of Martin. Gertrude, Sister Gertrude of Hof, herbalist of Kirsau Abbey. She is known for her friendly personality and her cat Mouse. Well, her cat has the name Mausfänger. Interesting. Margarete. Sister Margareta of Krimmel, assistant herbalist of Kirsau Abbey. He works with Sister Gertrude, mostly blind from a failed cataract surgery. Oof. Ouch. That doesn't sound nice. Sister Lisbeth of Utrecht. Dutch oblate, assistant to Mother Cecilia. Utrecht. All right, let's go to the convent garden then. Prior's house. Can I grab those herbs? Few. It always smells so fresh. Sister Gertrude is wise to have some in the garden. Let's start with the left side then. This door must lead into the rest of the convent, not for me. Okay, I'm not allowed to. Prior's house. Let's see. Somebody's praying here. Amen. Cecilia. Oh, God bless you, Andreas. Hi, Frederick. Welcome back. What did you miss? Not much, to be honest. We're figuring out what to do now. I mean, we still have to go to the scriptorium, but our conversation ended with the Baron, with the rich guy. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? Do you have money? Noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. No, my apologies until later. Let's talk about that. What concern of it is yours? It just seems unusual. The Baron arrived to see the abbot in the scriptorium. It isn't appropriate for the sisters to interact with men. Is that all? The sisters interact with me? I see. That makes sense. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. I mean, she's talking to me, right? As they need to, at my discretion. The Baron is an important visitor and a patron of the Abbey, but there is no need for him to speak with the sisters or me. I see. That makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Until later. Until then. Let's get out again. Convent Loquarium. How is it looking on the map? Convent... garden? This one. But isn't that part of the church? Oh, what's it? A painting of Hildegard of Bingen, mother of Cecilia's favorite. Hildegard. Saint Hildegard of Bingen was a Benedictine abbess, visionary mystic, and prolific writer on a variety of subjects from the theology to musical composition to medicine. Oh, interesting. The doors into the convent are locked to the outside. Man, at least. Okay. There's a cat with a rocket in the menu. Let me see. Where could I see that? Oh, I don't know how to see this. I think that's another book now. When we're going inside, probably, right? Or how was this working? Map? And then, no, it was the other button, right? This one. A cat with a rocket? I can see some fishes here. Maybe we can find them again. Oh yeah, that's what I already tried. More herbs. Well, that's a nice place. Tussing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. The many petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. The sisters certainly keep their garden well tended. Pet. Mousefinger. That's Mousefinger. Mouse catcher. Aw, wait, you can pet the cat. Oh, a lot of people gonna like that. Are those squirrels? Sophie. God bless you, Master Maler. How are things going in the nun's kitchen? I mean, no offense, Master Maler, but I cannot speak with man. My apologies. God bless you. And you well, sister. Okay, maybe we need a costume or something. It's the second time they're mentioning this. Okay, let's talk to Matilda. God bless you, Master Maler. Sister Matilda, how are you doing? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to man unless it's necessary to perform our work. Forgive me, sorry to bother you. Thank you, Master Maler. Imagine you were not able to talk to the opposite gender. Kinda crazy. Alright, I think we're done then. Upper Abbey. Then we are going to the church, I guess. Cloister. Let's go to the church. Oh wait, can we go from the other side now? Kinda creepy, right? Okay, no. I want to stay in the church. At least here. Oh, that's looking creepy. Agnus redemit oves, Christus innocens patris. You were fast. That was actually super fast. I think that didn't even take 15 minutes or something. Can pat the cat. Rüdiger. God bless you, Andreas. Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rüdiger? Yes, it was a bit of strain, but worth the sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us His all on Easter. Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing. Love Gregorian chants. Wait, is he singing? Latin is such a beautiful language. It is, right? The problem is the problem is I can't put my headset the whole time because it's crackling like crazy. But I'm glad it's not for you guys. Now the decision, where are we going? Crypt. What do we have here? Oh, crypt. The foundations of the abbey were built when the Romans occupied this land, not long after the death of Christ. These tomb markers go back centuries, all the way to the founding of the abbey. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Kirsau's power in the 14th century, those days have long passed. Like 200 years later. At least for him investigate. A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's sitting down here. No, that's nothing special. That was it? I got the achievements. Cryptic solutions. What's that? Find the secret door to library. Oh. Interesting. No ones. Wait, did I get... Oh, look at that! Library. I'm gonna get lost here soon. Huh. A secret entrance to the library. I'll have to remember this. I think we marked it. I'm not sure. People. Brother Rüdiger of Bad Tölz, country of the monks of Kirsau Abbey, known for his fine singing voice. Can you also see that here at the library? So I'm here now. I will forget this again, chat. Amen. But we can't go through. Tower, cloister. Okay, let's go to the tower. I just hope it's a dead end there. It is. Church. Looks nice. The background. I never saw something like it in my life before. Never mountains like this. Alright, that was the tower. Then we have the dormitory. Old Belly and Mathieu. Huh. God bless you, Andreas. How's the sacristy today, Mathieu? The same as yesterday. Does my vocation seem silly to you, Master Maler? Nah, it was just being friendly. A little. No, I'm gonna take this one. Would also drive me crazy with the crackling. Yeah. It's just random. Yeah, I just hope I can get my audio interface very soon. I'm going to bed now. Have a nice evening. Good night. Good night, Diane. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. A kind of view is quite common here. Yeah, I can imagine that's like Norway. No, I never had this. I need to see this at least once. Once, you know. Go in peace, friends, knowing that the Abbey's treasures are secure for another day. God be with you. One more thing. I have a favor to ask you. Yes, Andreas? Can I get more money? I was hoping you'd give me my pay for the latest manuscript earlier. I'd like to collect my wages. Give me my pay. I'm gonna be kind first. This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Ganon. You'll be paid on the completion of each additional manuscript you eliminate, not before. I only have a few pages left, Brother Mathieu. I'll finish them in the next few days anyway. Can't you make an exception this once? It's gonna be finished anyway. And I think you can wait a few days to collect your weights. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Excuse me. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble not only for Kirsau, but for Tessing as well. Is that what Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gärtners? Understand, I won't pressure you for that. I'm gonna do some stress here, dude. What is it about, Andreas? The Gärtners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their taxes to the Abbey. Would like to help the Gärtners pay their taxes to the Abbey. And lie, I need the money, brother. Bruh, I need money. I've made a grave error and I'm in debt. If I had the coin, I'd be able to pay it off. Nah, I don't want to lie, dude. Brother. Bruh, I need money. Now I'm gonna be honest. I want to help them. The Gardner's failure to pay their taxes have reached even you. I see. Matthew, you're already driving me crazy. Are you kidding me? Very well. Do not ask this of me again, Andreas Maler. What? Dude, I'm getting punished for being honest. Here you are. I shall note this with Father Gernot and Prior Ferens. Wait, is he helping me though? Thank you, Brother Mathieu. God bless you, Andre. Oh, he's helping me. Never mind. Okay, he helped me. All right, now that I've got my payment, I can give Clara the rent early. That was Clara. But where was she? At the shrine? I give it to her directly to make sure she receives it. I put it on the table in the evening to surprise them. I'm gonna do it now. Where can I see where she is though? Oh god, there are so many characters, guys. Clara. I managed to convince Brother Mathieu to pay me early for my manuscript. Luckily I didn't need to convince the abbot. I should get the money to Clara. Probably you can see this on the map, right? I hope so. A location. This is my location objective. Scriptorium still? But Clara is not marked. Huh. Brother from another mother. I guess so. Clara. Second wife of Peter Gärtner, mother of Ursula, known for her kindness and a concern for her husband's health. Wait, Clara is... I need to completely go back for that. Well, we're gonna do that. Let's go to the dormitory. I'm curious. Only gonna be beds here, right? Cloister. Always leading me there. Old Belly Church. So many ways to go. Old Belly. This is where I have to go. Cemetery. Price house. Oh, there are so many things to discover. What is this? A well? I've seen this before in astronomy and medical charts. What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out the revealed Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. 24 holes, enough to cover all the letters in the Greek and Latin alphabets. Oh no, oh no, oh my god! I made a mistake with my background. I made this guy super smart, but I'm not smart. Now I'm getting puzzles. Oh no, now I'm getting puzzles because of my background. Oh no, I made a mistake, chat. I'm not that smart. Quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. And that was the Latin one. And we also have the... Oh no, the logic... Oh my god, I'm screwed. Now I'm actually screwed. Oh no, given the number of letters and the size of the disc, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. And that reveals a different set of letters underneath. Puzzle Games has returned Burbles. Oh no. I wonder what it's for. A zipper of some sort. I need to investigate more. This has to be connected to something else around here. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I don't need to do it now. Game saved. Old Belly. Alrighty. Scriptorium, this is where we have to go. Let's go to the cemetery. Time for care. No, not yet though. Not yet. The apple tree have only started to bloom. It will be months before they bear fruit. Now I wonder if that's the apple tree for Zemnik. Cloister. Animal pens. Oh, what's this? A monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by our descendants. Let's go this way. Large garden. Pilgrim badges of St. Moritz. Andreas makes these. That's Andreas. I really like how my finger, look at my pointy finger. Oink oink. Okay, I can go here. Oh, you get a day off tomorrow? That's nice. Sounds like a very chill day. I just lost the lowercase. Omega, it looks like a true. Volksbert. Good day, Andreas. Good day. Abattoir, okay, but it's locked, right? Yeah, there is a lock here. Let's go to the large garden. Oh, we weren't here before, right? No, I can't remember that. These cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. What's this? Oh, those are cucumbers here. Wonder what recipes the brothers have for peas. Kitchen and cellar. Refectory and cloister again. Let's go to the kitchen and cellar. Uh-huh. Is there some food here? That's the cellar. Lucas. Hello, Andreas. How goes it in the kitchen? Is brother Voislav working you hard? Who's that? Nah, not too bad. Brother Voislav is nice to me. It's Father Abbot and Brother Prior who make things hard. How so? I shouldn't complain. They just like their food a certain way and I'm not that good at cooking yet. I'm sure Brother Voislav will teach you well in time. Brother Edok complains about his food too, but he complains to Brother Voislav. Who's that? Why are you complaining about your food? You should be happy that you're getting food, dude. Me and the nerds are going to play in... What are you going to play? Play Hardy, the new Pokemon. New Pokemon. That's also a game Manu's going to be addicted to. Wait, he's having his off day on Friday. I think he told us. What does Brother Edok know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall. I don't even know where that is. It's a land to the west across the sea where all they eat fish. I love fish. Sound miserable, but that's always what he complains about. The fish. I love fish. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, Brother Lucas. You're still learning. Thanks. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Stop complaining about food. Somebody's making food for you. Spoiled. Oh no, I don't want to go there. Oops. Oh wait, what the hell? So this is from the other side. Who's this? Sibat. Good. God give you health, Master Maler. Brother Sibat. Sebat. I'm surprised to see you here. Am I, but I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome. Throughout shown by its northern neighbor, Florence, Rome is still the seat of power for the Catholic Church and impressive center for the arts. Damn shots fired at Cornwall. I don't even know where it is, he said. But he knows there's a lot of fish. I and my bishop regret that we could not reprocate Father Rudolph's generosity earlier. I showed much kindness to our priest at the Council of Constance many years ago. Meeting of bishops that took place between 1414 and 1418 in Diocese of Constance to end the papal schism. It was also notable for the condemnation and capture of the Bohemian theologian Jan Hus. Well, means like Jan Hus. Will you remain in Rome? That is up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Maler, and see the highlands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop. Yeah, someday. Until then, if you're ever in Rome, I may still be around. I would like that. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. The townsfolk? I'm accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these, but I have had kind words with a baker and his wife. Ah, yes, the Albans, Ulrich and Gret. Oh, Gret is looking cute. Ulrich is looking a bit grumpy. Are there many convenients in the chat? No, but we have two Brits here. we have some Brits here, but I don't think there are convenients. I don't think so. No. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. I can certainly make time. Do you not eat with the brothers? I want to eat with them. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. God save the Queen. Wait, what? Wait, wasn't it Charles' birthday now? I don't know. I'm not sure. Dude, there are so many places to go. Courtyard and lavatorium. Large garden. Back to the large garden. Monastery Loquarium. Infirmary. Upper Abbey. Chapter house? I'm getting lost here. A dance of death moral. I was about to say death metal. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. Wait, that was fast. It's beautiful. Dancing with the Death. An artistic allegory on the constancy of the death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate the death inevitable claims everyone from the peasant to the emperor. Yeah, you can't avoid the death. It's gonna have effect to everyone. Dance of Death Moral, Father Matthias. Oh yeah, it's the same. Large garden. Okay, Abbot House. Damn. God bless you, Andreas. Pet Mirabilis. Oh, wait, I can pet a dog? Oi. Oh. No, cutie. Give me the little paw. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's Gano again. Andreas. Gano. Lower Abbey, but we can't go there. It's blocked. Alrighty. So you're chilling here? What else do we have? Oh, that's the garden we came from here. Mm-hmm. The animal, no. Oh, the refectory. Let's go to the refectory. That was cute, right? With the paw. Also like that. And the brothers eat their meals. This is where the lector reads to them. The last meal. Kitchen and cellar again. I think we didn't go to the cellar though. Let's check this out. What's on the right side? Here. Oh! Suddenly voice love. Okay, hello there. Morning, Andreas. How's living with these Gatnas? Oh, it's great. They're a lovely family. Good, we'll get along well. Enough? Well, it's a room in peasant home, so I can't expect much. What? It's a lovely family. Clara is a good woman, and she looks after Big Jörg and Eva like they were her own. Big Jörg. Well, we can also see the pictures now. Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard to remember their faces, though. Too many people at the same time. They're both almost fully grown. True. I suppose it's less that they need looking after, more that she cares to. Little Ursula is in good hands. Anyway, if I don't see you around in the Abbey later, maybe I'll see you in Tussing tomorrow. Until then. Anything else we can? Oh, lots of garlic and sausage. All right. No. He's just chilling in the sun. Maybe he's just taking a bit of sausages. Did we go to the refectory? I'm not sure. Oh, we were here, of course. We were here. Oh, this is complicated here, huh? Da, 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 da. Courtyard and lavatorium. It's also new here. Oh, I like it here. Even though there is no interaction. Maybe he's eating while nobody's watching. Maybe. Yoinking. Oh! Oh, I like it a lot here. Mm-hmm. Dormitory, cemetery, kitchen, cellar. Let's go back to the church. Then we can go to the big garden, I think. Sacristy? But it's... Wait. What is it you think you're doing, Master Maler? Oh, he's actually so small. Doing? Stay away from the sacristy. You know you're not allowed in there. Of course, my apologies. You know me. I just like to take a pee where I'm not allowed. Thank you, Master Maler. Sorry. That was not the right way. Cemetery maybe again. Old Belly. And then we were about to go to the scriptorium. Let's do that. All right, Burbles. I need a little water break. Then we're going to check out what the scriptorium is about, because I think that's where the main quest is. I'm going to be right back in like 2 minutes. Stay hydrated. Hello, I'm back again. Is everyone hydrated? No, I don't have hot chocolate, unfortunately. But I got some water. Alright, let's see who's Piero. I mean, we know who Piero is. But it's the first time we're talking to him. Thank you, Daz. Thank you. Andreas, God bless you. So good to see you. Good morning, brother Piero. Good to see you as well. I don't like this weather. My bones ache. It means a storm is coming. Big Jörg Gärtner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming. Brother Edok has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. Thank you, Thug. Steven, what on earth are you doing? Bruh, you gotta get yourself some hot choki after stream. Hot choki sounds really good. It's actually super cold. I agree. Frederick, you're right. It's also super cold here. And I heard during this weekend it's gonna get really cold. Northern of Europe is gonna get some a cold. I was about to say a cold heat wave. No, a cold wave coming from Finland and Russia. Do not forget, brother Guy, the fate of the youth who jeered the aged prophet Elisha outside of Bethel. Are you comparing yourself to prophet brother Edok? I'm comparing you to an impudent youth whom to the Lord in his ineffable wisdom may you choose to strike down. Brother Guy, please show more respect to brother Edok. You're being mean-spirited. Calm yourself, brother Edok. You were too sensitive to Guy's joke. You're mean-spirited, to be honest. Why are you so mean? Did you continue to watch the series with all this? No, I couldn't. But I am planning to do this tomorrow, actually. Stay out of this, Andreas. The old fart can defend himself well enough. He's calling him an old fart. I need no defense against the likes of you. God protects his faithful against the inquisious. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose that means Prior Ferenc is not overseeing us today. He was here, but then he heard Lorenz Rotvogel had arrived and he hurried out like a little mouse. That's the picture. All those drawings are so nice here. Especially one of the Doko. Ferenc is so desperate to impress the abbot and nobles like Rotvogel. It's pathetic. You find kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about them like this behind their backs. It's shameful. Oh no, Baron Rotvogel, his manuscript. I just realized that he will want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you were younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits. What's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else. Guys, someday you will stand where Piero is and a young monk will stand where you are now. Andreas, Baron Rotvogel is not like anyone else. He has powerful friends, including the Prince, Bishop of Freising. Kiesau is already out of favor. Father Abbot does not want to have to deal with more attention. Well, if Prior Ferenc isn't here, I'm going to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. Oh, that's cheeky. Ah, that's right. I need to reference the Indermau manuscript. What's this? A prominent family of the Swiss Confederacy and Austria. Never heard of that. Look at the cats here. Knock, knock. What do you want, Andreas? Stay now. A book. The Indermau manuscript, the Book of Hours. Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep? Could I just get the book? What do you mean? I mean, did you sleep alone or... What the hell is this question? Could I just get the book? Why do you want to know? She's curious, huh? Started a new series yesterday, not knowing that it's a romantic series. I cried like a small kid. Oh, suck. Maybe you're a romantic, huh? It would be nice to have something to think about during divine reading. Okay. Lectio Divina, Divina is the thoughtful reading of and mediation on scripture. The practice leads to prayer and contemplation. It is a daily part of life in Benedictine communities. And while she is reading this, she wants to think of, if I had some fun during the night. Have you considered the Lord's? Could I just get the book? You really are a cloud on a sunny day, Andreas. Could I just get the book now? Do you think about during Divan? It's, I guess she's a bit cheeky, right? I usually don't craft romantic movies. Depends on the movie. But if there is a dog that dies in the movie, you will have to tell me. Dude, in general, if there are animals, like, oh my God. Most of the times it's about birds. And that's a big no-go for me. Absolutely no-go. I'm such a bird person. And there are always birds dying in horror movies. That's all that way upstairs. Can't you get by without it? I'm sorry, but I really can't. I need to reference it for my work. Why are you complaining? Isn't this your job? Really, my feet hurt and the stairs are so steep. I'm just going to ask Illuminata to get it. She's a bit lazy. Always birds. They are just so sensitive, I guess. I don't know. You're right. It's always the birds. Sister Illuminata! Andreas needs a book and he's being inappropriate with me. Andreas. Sister Illuminata, I'd like to borrow the Indermal manuscript, the Book of Hours. I wasn't being inappropriate with her. I didn't think that you were. Sister Selena has a poor attitude toward her vocation. The rule, and I suppose the 10 Commandments. The rule? The rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia's book of instructions for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot. Written in the 6th century, the rule provides the principles for living monastic life. That sounds very rough. If this is not a vocation, she should not be here. You expect too much from a young woman who's been locked up in an abbey. I imagine it takes them longer than others to accept their new lives here. I'm going to take this one. This will be remembered. Well, I wouldn't expect you to understand your vocation, Andreas. In any case, I overheard you requesting in the Mauer manuscript here. Please return it promptly. Why was this in blue now? Birds are in scary movies. That's why I'm scared. You're scared of birds? Oh, you're gonna hear them sometimes over the stream. I got birds. Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming? Of course, your opinion is always welcome. Oh, wow. Yes, the composition is lovely. There is a joyful spirit in your arrangement of the figures. It's really nice. It's interesting that the artist decided to kind of close the composition here, but not on this side. You can see this here. Like the tree is, of course, the tree is not completely on the picture, but the piggy is kind of cut out here. So that's a very interesting composition. Lots of stuff are going on. Very interesting. The contrast of colors is also quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not overpowering the scene. Is that all? It doesn't feel right. I don't know why. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. What do you mean? It's all my work. That's what clients want. What do you want? Why are you in this work? I can't put my own signature in here. Like I said, a lot of artists, pretty much all of them, they were very dependent on contracts, on other people, on other patrons. You have birds? Yes, I got birds and I got rabbits. Mm-hmm. I'm scared in the sense that if they attack me, like someone said, no, they're not going to attack you. I never got attacked by birds. You don't need to be scared of them. I didn't know there was room for me in here. That doesn't concern me. I want to do a good job. I want my clients to be satisfied. Do you think that you'll do a good job if you thoughtlessly imitate another artist's work? What does this painting represent? It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage in a corn before they slaughter. Andreas, the peasants here are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gernot. What difference does it make? This is the way November is painted. But it's not the way November is. Art is illusion, storytelling, but in their most sublime form, these images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for truth. Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. What will it say to those who see it in the future generations, centuries beyond our comprehension? This guy has definitely had his time, dude. Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint to seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need to not listen to my opinion. They are just the thoughts of one old monk. There is no place for the monastic scriptoria anymore. In truth, this room is a place out of time. Sure, you want to follow the client's demands, but if you are the expert, I'm sure the client will appreciate your advice and expertise. Nowadays, yeah, but back then that was not okay in their eyes. Like they were like, "Hey, I'm paying you to make the picture I want." They were not appreciating what the artist wanted to say with that. That was way later. It started in the 19th century, actually, way later. You have to watch out for seagulls that young. That's something else. That's true. Does that make you sad? Why is that? Why has Kirzao kept this up for so long? I admit, I'm still fond of the old styles of lettering and illumination. But even in my youth, I knew it could not last. The creation of books, of art, is no longer the province of monasteries, so be it. More people will be able to write more. More will be able to read, and in so doing, be brought to truth. Don't you think there is a danger in anyone being able to write anything, being able to read anything? I think there will always be a place for artists like you and Brother Edog. There is danger, of course, but printers are already here. We cannot roll back the wheel of time. It is left to you and the generations who follow to be good and responsible stewards for those yet to come. The rest is in God's hands. Okay. Oh, we did lots of progress here now. Oh, good. Just by looking at this guy, my back is hurting. Today, my back is actually hurting. Where has the time gone? It is already Terce. Monastic hour corresponding to 9 a.m., one of the little hours of prayer. Terce precedes Mass and the chapter meeting. Too much talk. I must ask forgiveness for not honoring the rule. Until later, Andreas. Until later. Now it's going to be interesting. I need to go back home to deliver the money. I don't think I will find ever home. Oh! What's going on? Isn't that the piece we found earlier? We need a Herman Miller. Yeah, I know. I need a proper chair. This Friday, I'm also going to the doc to check out my eyes again if I'm eligible for the eye surgery. It's going to take 2-3 hours, they said, which is going to be pricey. Then I need a new chair and I need the AI as well. So yeah, I wish I would have rich parents, dude. What's going on here? Streamer's back hurts. I'm carrying the whole of Twitch, dude. I got my Twitch payment today and I was just thinking about the tweet I did a couple of months ago. Andreas, what was that noise? I'm sorry, Sister Illuminata. I knocked a bowl of paint to the floor. But then Prior Ference came in, wrote in one of his books, slammed it closed and left. He was such in a hurry, I don't think he even noticed me. He was slamming books shut? Prior Ference should know better than that. Some of these manuscripts are quite delicate. I fully agree, delicate or not, all books should be treated with the utmost care, of course. I think I'm going to take this because this is also my background. I'm a bookworm, so it kind of fits, right? Oh, thanks for the hug, Thug. May they contain precious wisdom that can aid even the unenlightened in growing closer to God. They should be protected and cared for. Which is why books should not be taken out of the library unless it is necessary for divine reading or work in the scriptorium. Are you still mad at me for borrowing the Chronica Clara? What's that? That reminds me there are a few more books I've been wanting to borrow. Chronica Clara, the Clear Chronicle, A History of the Universe from Creation to 1082, written by the Irish monk Marianus Scotus. I never heard of this book. Interesting. Is she mad at me? No, anger is not an appropriate response for a nun. But the fact remains that you tricked me into giving you that book for no valid reason. Not valid? It is not valid to want to see the work of one of the great Irish scribes? You sound angry. One who wrote masterworks that even know graced libraries at Cologne, Fulda and Mainz. Large, powerful, free imperial city on the River Rhine. It is major hub for commerce between Italy and the Netherlands. It is also popular site for pilgrims. This cathedral contains relics of the three wise men represented as crowns in their arms. Then there is Fulda, a town built around an old Benedictine abbey near the center of the empire. Fulda's abbots are imperial princes and wield great power. Then there is Mainz, located on the Rhine River. Mainz is the home of the Archbishop of Mainz, an elector of the Holy Roman Empire and Primus Germaniae, the Pope's substitute north of the Alps. Interesting. I hope it all goes well with your eyes. Hopes as well. I hope they're going to say, yep, we can do the surgery because it won't mean the world to me. I can't just... it's not even... Okay, I'm holding my hands in front of me and my hand is getting blurry. I just put my glasses on my nose. My voice sounds a bit different now. I'm looking like a teacher. My hand is like, not even 50 centimeters away from my face. It's so bad. With X-ray, oh no, I don't want to have X-ray. I just wanna look normal again. That's it. It's not unless it pertains to your work or the abbot's permits it. If you excuse me. Wait, what's all this fuss about Lorenz Rotvogel? Why is Prior Ferenc so nervous? Lorenz? I didn't know you were familiar enough with the man to use his Christian name. Anyway, I haven't dealt with him personally, but the prior and father about have. I only know that he's purchased a number of our most valuable manuscripts over the years, and he paid enough to have the abbey when we needed it. Like what? What did he buy? I can't remember, I have my own responsibilities to tend to. How about this, Andreas? If you help me recover some missing books, I'll tell you what. I know about the Baron. Of course I'll help in any way I can. Well, I was hoping to work on my masterpiece, but I suppose I can help. I'll try to help, of course. Thank you. It's for the good of the abbey. Where should I begin? Out there, where you and your court have carelessly strewn books around the scriptorium, I will tell you what books I'm looking for. Find them and return them to me. The first books are 2 volumes of the Aeneid. What's that? Poetic epic telling the legend of Aeneas, a heroic Trojan who struggles to reconcile his personal desires with his destiny to found Rome. It was written in the 1st century BC BC by the Roman poet Virgil. They will give you super robot like Google Lens, right? Is this still existing, by the way? I'm not sure. Is it laser surgery like the one that after you have no... Yeah, it is, yeah. But there are some different kind of techniques. It's not just the one laser surgery. They have like different kind of techniques. I was thinking of doing those, but my side fluctuates too much at the moment, so I can't do it yet. Then you have to wait. I was also waiting a bit. But now I want to figure out if I can do it like technical wise. Like, yeah, my My eyes are insanely bad. Like in theory, yes, it would be perfect, but they also need to do the measurements. They tried to explain it to me, and I was just nervous that day. But yeah, everything on Friday. I'm gonna get more information on Friday. We need hawk eyes for me. Hell yeah, that would be nice. Reddish cover is 14 inches by 10 inches, 3 inches thick. Innsbruck inches or Nuremberg inches? What? I know the ones. They were among Piero's favorites. He keeps them by my desk. Okay. A different kind of inches. Okay. What? Nuremberg inches are what color are the covers again? Reddish? Oh, I know the ones. They are among Piero's favorites. He keeps them by my desk. They're not his to keep. By my desk. This one? There is a fair amount of wear on these. I hope you don't mind. Those volumes were old even when Piero started to make the copies. How long ago was that? 3 years? The Aeneid is not one of my favorite stories, but I understand why it appeals to Piero. Aeneas chooses duty to the gods over his lover Dido. Italiam non sponte sequa. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? I do not go to Italy willingly. I did not make you for a scholar of Roman poetry, Andreas. The words sit easily in my memory. I'm not sure why. Probably out of love rather than duty. Do you think Aeneas' sense of duty appeals to Piero? I really like that both are in both scenes and, talking to each other here. We all have our vocations. Brother Piero takes this more seriously than most of the others in this abbey. You clearly take your chosen vocation seriously. Andreas, I didn't have a choice in my vocation. Few women do. Well, surely it's not that dire. True. But that doesn't mean women can't take pride in their vocations. Is it really that what? I can't even read this one, but I'm gonna take this one. In the city of ladies, Christine de Pizan defended women of all classes by showing their value to society. One of the most renowned female authors of Western Europe, Christine was a court writer for 3 dukes. She's well known for the book of The City of Ladies, The Treasure of the City of Ladies, works that defended women and offered advice to women of all backgrounds. An admirable effort, but even if we do exactly as we're told, we betray portrait as vehicles of sin. Damn. Yeah, I don't want to be a woman during this time here. Nope. Temptresses and seducers by virtue of our sex, even when men are the aggressors. Even if in the abbey we must travel in pairs, lest we tempt the brothers or orders. And here in the page, Virgil cast Dido as Aeneas' seducer, thought it was the gods that thrust her into his arms. Like Dido, we ordinary women are merely tools in the tales of man. We can never be the protagonist of our own stories. No woman is exempt from that. From the impressed to a nun. It is our lot. I suppose I understand now why you're not fond of the Aeneid. It's fine poetry for man. Now the books, if you please. That was very, very nice set here, to be honest. Thank you. Next, Raj Garin. This is a printed copy. Green cover, diamond pattern. Raj Garin, an Italian chivalric romance written by Andrea de Barberino in the early 15th century. The titular character rises from impoverished origins to go on heroic adventures and to discover his noble parentage. Originally published as a manuscript, it enjoyed greater success as a printed book. Poetry schmoetry. Yeah, do you like poetry, Josh? Actually, I like this a lot. I mean, in art history a lot of, yeah. It started with like after like Renaissance is pretty much also you're working after contracts because of contracts, but you are not much focused on the on Christianity. You're not showing like biblic scenes anymore. Still, it's still existing, but people want to see more stories like these. Let's see. I do not have the size of the letter, but hopefully the description is enough. I know the one you were talking about. Brother Edok was reading it. Then let's go here. This one. The beauty of this book truly belies its ridiculous content. I'm surprised the Abbey owns a copy. We don't. It belongs to Amedea Rusk of Lugano or Lugano. It's a Venetian edition that's quite valuable. Highly contested Swiss market, a town located in the southwestern Alps. The Dukes of Como and Milan fought for control over it until it was claimed by the Swiss Confederation in 1513. He loaned it to us 5 years ago. It was subsequently lost, and the abbot has received 3 letters about it. I've certainly seen the brothers enjoying it. That book is not appropriate reading for Benedictine monks. A baby is sold to pirates, raised a servant, then lives a life of adventure, wooing princesses and fighting in tournaments. You forgot the best part. In the end, Gerin learns he has royal blood, the son of Duke. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love? It's in Italian. Yeah, also see, I saw here, Pesco, il miscino al contrario minacciolo. Yeah. He reigns as a king and dies a pious hermit. What's not to love? Benedictines should be dreaming of conciliation with our lords, not lusty adventures. What's the harm? I suppose you're right. It's better suited for a news like me. Fantasy leads to temptation. Temptation has led to the downfall of many men and women. Sometimes, yes, but look like this. But books like this, it's all the same type of fantasy, isn't it? To die better than we are born. And what's the problem with that? Why shouldn't a peasant dream of being a king? There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free, neither male nor female, for you are all alone in Christ Jesus. Oh God. We may be one in Christ, but we are not equal in this world. It isn't this world we should be concerned with, Andreas. But the book, Andreas, we must return it. Or would you like the abbot to receive a 4th letter? I understand. I hate to loan a book and never give it back. It would be like losing a limb. I hate to see the brothers disappointed, but I understand. Well, perhaps a small limb or my little finger. Temptation. Frederick, we're not getting tempted here, huh? Regardless of the size and importance of the body part in question, I understand and appreciate it. It's not my goal to deprive the brothers of their joy, but to return Amedea Rusco's property. The book, please. It's an interesting quest here. There is only 1 book left, then you will be freed from bondage. A dark red cover, 8 inches high, 5 inches across, 2 inches thick. She actually can remember everything here. What is it? Remember that I believe Brother Guy was reading it. Oh, I'll also click this one. Must be here, right? Yep, over there. Now that I think about it, Guy has always been guarded about this book, like he was hiding it. Very good, please bring it here. What is this anyway? It's in French, the soul that God touched empty of sin in the first state of grace. It is in French. À vous qui allez écouter quelque pour de l'amour noble. But yeah, interesting. Okay. What is it? We're gonna see now, huh? Why are you asking so many questions? Just give it to me. Why won't you tell me what this book is about? I'm sorry, but I just love books too much to let this go without knowing what it is. I haven't asked so many questions. I've asked one question twice. You haven't answered me. Oh, that's also kind of cheeky. Curiosity can be a dangerous thing, Andreas, especially in a place like this. 3 French bishops condemned the book. All copies were to be burned. Its author shared the same fate. What? Why? I don't know, Andreas. It isn't my place to question the judgment of one bishop, much less 3. And before you ask, no, I haven't read it, but I know it contains a dialogue between love and reason. Huh. So the book is dangerous. When did the bishops condemn it? Oh, oh, dear Soggy, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Frederick. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Dear Frederick, enjoy your first month. Enjoy the emotes. Welcome to the Burble Club. Thank you so much, dear Soggy. Thank you. It's so kind of you. 200 years ago. What? Why? Why is it still here? Because Father Matthias loved books. All books. He didn't want to see it destroyed. Sounds reckless, and he was right to do so. Books shouldn't be destroyed, even if their content is in question. I can sympathize with them. The Holy Church does not share your opinion. It is their law we must contend with, not your emotions. The Church was wrong. Oh, this is going to get trouble. This is going to be troublesome, right? I want to be... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to debate this with you, Andreas, and Father Matthias gone. Some are placed to question the former abbot's decision, but when Father Gernot learned it was in our possession, he wanted it to destroy it. How did Father Gernot even know the book was here? Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it's here. Well, I refuse to give it to you. If all you're going to do is destroy it, fine, here, take it. Mother Cecilia made a note of it in an inventory when she was the librarian. Ah, that's a proper librarian work here. Must the book be destroyed? No one even knows that it's here.
Aww. 3 years. It's crazy to think how much has happened since then. Here's 3 years more. Phoenix 1 smug, Phoenix 1 love.
Holy moly, that's very much right. Oh dear God, thank you so much for 36 months. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all those 3 years. Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of things has changed. Some things completely changed, actually. Happy anniversary, dear Kevin. Thank you so much. So kind. I refuse to give it to you if all you're going to do is destroy it. I'm not going to give that book to her then. What? Why not? Why not? Why are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? I'm not sure. I'll hide it, keep it safe. Read it and become a French heretic. Give me that book or deal is for fight. I won't tell you anything about Baron Rotvogel. Consider this second theological reasons for allowing this book to exist. Appeal to your duty as the librarian of this abbey not to destroy this book. I propose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey far away. Fine, take it. This book needs to exist. More sound than a condemnation from 3 bishops of Paris. Oh, wow, what's this now? I mean, who are you? Going to trust them or me? Okay. Persuade Illuminata. Satsena is locked up in the abbey. Offered to Illuminata enthusiastically yelled that the church was wrong to condemn the book. I mean, this is going to be bad. This is going to have bad effect. I'm going to try to do this. Wait, I didn't do this? Thank you for making my decision so easy. What? I failed. Did you leave university voluntarily or were you expelled? I compose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey far away. I appeal to you to your duty as the librarian. We have nothing more to discuss. The book stays with me. My duty is to God and to the vows I made to the rule. How can I choose that? Wow, what? Okay, bookworm background. But you do love books as well. I know you. Said books should be cared for. Express admiration for the Irish scribe Marianus Scotus, of which you help Illuminata enthusiastically. Quoted the Aeneid from memory. Quoted Christine de Pizan to show the value of woman. Said losing a book was like losing a limb. Claimed that you would love books too much. Books shouldn't be destroyed. And yeah, that the church was wrong to get... Okay, we're gonna take this one, but I don't know how. How can I click this now? How can I click this now? Okay. I did something. Andreas, I love God. Books contain knowledge that can help bring us closer to His truth. I do not love books as things, but I love that books can convey God's truth. It is not my place to judge your love of books, but it is not a love we share. My love burns bright enough for both of us. I mean it, sister. You cannot destroy this book. Andreas, you sound deranged. It's only a book. And just let me keep the book, please. Wait, I can't do it anymore? No, why is this not working? You sound even more deranged. I'm sorry. Deranged. I propose a compromise. I will take the book from the abbey far away. We have nothing more to discuss. The book stays with me. I'll be gone by the time Father Garneau asks about it. And if you like, you can say I stole it. I doubt he'll make a fuss about me stealing a book. He wanted to destroy it. I don't like this, Andreas. It feels wrong in my heart. I swear I'll take it far away. It's been out here for years. And besides, how could you have stopped me? Logician background. Offer to Illuminati enthusiastic. Okay, I just don't know how to take this or that. I guess I'm clicking here. I'm trusting you in this, Andreas, against my better judgment. Don't make me regret this. We got the book! Get an achievement. Simple soul. What's that? Convince Illuminati to give you the French book. Yoink! So that's my quest now. Yoink. Alright, what's new here? We met so many people today. Gret Albanen, wife of Ulrich and mother of Anna. Gret assists her as husband in the town bakery. Brother Dijon. And Burgundian scribe, brother... I actually said Guy to him in English, but I think you're pronouncing it a bit different. Is respected for his swift hand, but generally disliked for his mean spirit and two-faced sycophantic behavior. Father Garneau entrust Guy with writing the abbey's most important documents. I think that is only what will happen because of your earlier choices. You can persuade her with that choice. Yeah, but I thought I could choose between the choices, because I tried to click on it and it wasn't working. Illuminata was an interesting, yeah, and she was very honest with us. Very, very honest. Brother Eddoc of Saint-Yves, elder scribes of Kirsau's scriptorium, known for his beautiful handwriting and love of anagrams and fish. And Illuminata. Sister Illuminata of Perugia, librarian and future prioress of Kirsau Abbey. Sister Illuminata is responsible for the contents of Kirsau's library, and she oversees the work of Sister Stena, who will one day take her place. Illuminata is known for great intelligence and expansive education. Do we have everyone? Nope. Lucas. Brother Lucas of Fügen, Kitchener for the monks of Kirsau Abbey, works with Brother Voislav. Then we have Brother Sebat of Sadai, priest from the Ethiopian church in Rome, visiting Chiesau to repay a gift given at the Council of Constance. Ulrich Alban, town baker, husband to Gretz and father to Anna, known for his piety. Ursula? Gärtnerin, daughter of Peter and Clara, half-sister of Eva and Big-Jörg. Brother Volks, Bert of Mittenwald. Novice of Chiesau, given odd jobs around the abbey, known for his innocence and naivete. Brother Voislav of... Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce this. Plisian? Bohemian Xyloral for the monks of Chiesau. Generally well regarded by his brothers. Supervises brother Volks, Bert and Lucas. Do we have everyone? Let's see. I think we're done. And the journal is saying to us we need to do what? So I can start. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. I mean, we're here right now. And we also need to go back to our home. But that's going to be very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to find my way home again, even though we have a map. I mean, I'm here right now, so I need to go completely back again. And then I need to go through this town to the farm. And then I need to go to the Gärtner farm again. I didn't even visit all these people here. Oi, burbles. A lot of things to do. But for now, I need a break. So we're going back to the main menu. Saved 27 minutes ago. Wait a second. No. I need to save more. Wait, can I leave this room first? Wait a second. Now then, Baron Rotvogel, quickly though. I need to finish up here soon. You said that the buys books from the abbey. What kind? How long has been visiting the abbey? She may only have. This is what I'm thinking. He seemed unusually friendly with me. I don't understand it, honestly. He mentioned finding a copy of Historia Tasse. He said it had some scandalous details. Oh, scandals. But I know, Josh. I know. But I need some sleep as well. I also mentioned that Father Matthias had a copy and he was looking for another verify its contents. Do you know anything about the books? Or about the book? I have heard of it, but I never read it, and I know little about its contents. The subject is broad, but I believe the book deals specifically with the Roman occupation of this land. What about that could have upset Father Matthias so much? What do you know about the Romans in Tessing? I have no proper education on this subject. I only know the folklore passed between the locals of this community. And of course, the miraculous life of Saint Moritz is intertwined with that of the colony. But you can always ask Brother Mathieu about this saint. It's a story he's told hundreds of times. That's the guy in the church. What do you think about the legend of Saint Moritz? Well, that's the folklore then. They were pagans here first before the Romans. They dug the old salt mine. Then the Romans came, worked the mine, built the aqueduct and the foundations of to keep beneath us. St. Moritz Legion came since Satia helped them and was murdered for it. And then the Romans left. They took their slaves, their legions, and their gods with them. Another tribe moved in and built a new town on the bones of the old Sic Transit, Gloria Romae. Well, I must be off to Mass. Thank you again for your help, Andreas. Suppose you're leaving via the crypt? Uh-huh. I don't know why you were poking around down here like a grave robber, but that entrance isn't for you. One of the lords of the old keep must have had it built to escape in time of siege. It allows the sisters to access the library without distracting the brothers. Please do not abuse this knowledge. Of course not, sister. Maybe I could abuse it a little. Thank you. I appreciate your discretion. Good day, Andreas. God be with you. And she closed the door. Oh, it's time to eat! Actually, time to eat. That's the bell for Sext. The brothers will be sitting down for dinner soon. I should see if Otto's around and still wants to eat with me. I think he's working with a guest house below the abbey. Few more pages. Dinner with Otto and Andres. Alrighty, but I think now we just saved the game. Oh, that's a good sign. Yep, 11 seconds ago. Perfect. Return to the main menu. Burbles, that's a fantastic game. I will definitely play this tomorrow again. The whole week we're going to finish this game. It's super fun to play and I'm learning so much. So much. And I really like that we're having our own decisions here. Our choices matters, obviously. And I'm curious if we are going to get a good ending. I try to be a good artist. But we'll see how this is going to end up in the end. 12 hours later, actually we're going to see us in 21 hours again. No 24 hours team. I need to go to bed. And that means I'm wishing you, Burbles, a good night.